guess I'm clumsy with words. I guess I'm easily hurt. Maybe we're only human, and if it's not easy, don't give up on me. Could you risk your world in my hands? And I'd do it again. Be patient, 'cause I'll make mistakes. Think kindly of me every day. Summer or winter or caught in between them, for worse or for better, or whatever reason. Love unwavering, fiercely or gently, through tears or through laughter, before me or after. Maybe we're only human, and if it's not easy, don't give up on me. All right. Oh yeah, gotta put that stuff up. A couple hours later, time to get moving. Look at this road! We're almost there, and there's nice, fresh, paved road. Wow. Huh, did not expect to see this up here. All right, so we made it to Dead Horse / Prudhoe Bay, but the only way to actually get to the physical Arctic Ocean is to hire a private company. You pay $70, you get in this, probably a van like this, you drive up there, and then you can be there for about an hour. That's because the road past here is owned privately by the oil fields, and the only way to actually get up there legally is to do this. Thankfully, I got in. Normally it's a 24-hour background check. They had one slot left for 3:30, so I don't have to wait till tomorrow, and we're gonna go. So I'm gonna make some food, make a sandwich, and go to the Arctic Ocean. How cool is that? I'm gonna do something special up there, something really important to me that I'm gonna talk about more later on. Stay tuned. All right, I think I'm just gonna talk. So I'm an only child, and my mom died when I was 16 from a genetic disorder called Marfan's that runs in my family. It was not expected. It happened within a few hours, and it absolutely shaped the rest of my life and caused, obviously, many things in my life to change, trauma to go through, things to work through, and just everything you can imagine about losing a parent early on or in your teenage years. I'm sure many of you out there watching have been through something like that and know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, after that, my dad remarried a few years later, and a couple of years ago, about 4 years ago, his second wife took her own life. And she was struggling a lot with mental health for the years prior to that. And about 6 months after she took her own life, my dad took his own life. And as an only child who was extremely close to his dad, it's been incredibly difficult to go through. There's a ton of guilt, and I know many of you say it's not my fault. I agree, but that doesn't mean it doesn't creep up on me, and it doesn't mean I don't have to figure that out. But that's all topics for another time. What's important here is that I had this project plan because something else is that I grew up really poor. I never had any money. I didn't get to travel anywhere with my parents. The furthest we went is North Carolina, and I live I'm from northern Florida, so about an 8-hour drive is the furthest I ever really went with my parents, and to my grandparents' cabin in North Carolina. So I never got to travel with them, I never got to fly, I never got to do any of that stuff really with my parents. So when I started to leave the country and shoot landscape photography and stuff like that, I would call my dad and show him some of the areas that I got to go to. I would show him the pictures that I took, and he was just always so incredibly proud that I was able to do that. And I came up with this photo project to share him with the world. And it's one of the reasons I went to Iceland, because I took this photo in front of 𝐒𝐸 where I FaceTimed my dad 5 years ago to show him that spot, because I could. I thought it was amazing that I could have cell service there to FaceTime him. And so I've had this project in mind where I was just gonna do it as I went, as I made photos, as I made videos. But going to the Arctic Ocean today, I knew that he should go there. So that's what I did. And it got me thinking that maybe I should drive to Argentina from here, from the Arctic Ocean to Argentina, and spread him across the world as much as I possibly can. Making videos like this and spreading awareness for mental health or suicide or something like that. And I don't necessarily know what it looks like yet. I have no idea how to do fundraisers. I think that I've decided I'll probably just drain the rest of my life savings doing it, trying to raise money to do it, because it just feels like what I should be doing. It feels like what I should do with him, and I don't know. So that's where I'm at with that. That's what you just watched. I really want to drive to Argentina. I really want to do this, but I'm fucking scared. All right, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. As always, YouTube stuff. Yeah.